Steph, we've lost the game 1-0 against Arsenal, the opener. Everybody feels quite positive though with the performance.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I do think we had a positive performance. I was pleasantly surprised considering, from what I saw in pre-season, I was slightly concerned. I hadn't really been watching Arsenal or following Arsenal like during their pre-season and what they've been up to. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. However, one thing I would say, I'm always careful to balance it out, but Arsenal didn't play their best today. I don't think that they played their best.
Was that because we didn't let them play their best, or was it because we just got lucky they didn't turn up?
I think it's a mixture of both. So I'm giving us flowers. I'm giving flowers to United, but it's a bit of both really. I think that considering that they've got their new striker in, and they're all, I'm talking about Arsenal here, by the way. Considering they got Yopres in, I thought he was going to make an instant impact. The way people were going on, and even our fans, the way we were going on about him, he's the saviour. I thought he could have done a lot more. But maybe he was rusty. Maybe it just wasn't the match for it. However, I would say the positives, the definite positives, Luke Shaw and Dorgu. Yo,
they were very good.
I was happy, really, really happy. I know you were talking about Luke Shaw and how when he's fit, he's the best left back and all of this stuff. Do you know what it is about him? I just think that his positional awareness in that game, he doesn't have the pace anymore. His stamina's dropped a bit. He clearly isn't up to full fitness. I don't even think that's him being fully fit, by the way.
Well, he hasn't been fully fit for ages. Yeah.
But his positional awareness in that game, just from experience, it stands out.
And historically, when he has to play against Saka in 1v1, it usually doesn't go very well. So that's the best I've seen him play in Saka for a long time.
Where was Saka? Can you tell me where Saka was though? He was missing. He was gone. But no, I was happy about that. And Dorgu, listen, major improvement. One of the biggest improvements I've seen from pre-season since last season. Was really happy with the runs that he was making, the attacking wise. I thought that was good. However, one thing I would say is, I don't know whether it's his inexperience or his youth, but he doesn't ask for the ball enough. There were plenty of moments, particularly in the first half, where he was running down the channels, and I'm like, you need to be asking for the play. He was in space, he had space. I'm like, dude, he's just waving hey, give me the ball. I hope that improves, and I think that's doable. I think, but his actual game, I think it was good.
Talk to me about Mason Mount today.
Why are you going to do this to me?
We have to talk about players who. You can't not do that.
Okay.
You've got to forget what's in the past. We have to talk about what we saw today.
Okay. First of all, I owe an apology. Toby, I'm sorry. Toby's going to watch this. My mate Toby. Toby, I'm sorry. But we were talking about this earlier in the week. He was like, they need to start Mount. And I'm like, the dude's going to start. He's going to end up in hospital by the end of the match.
The longest he's been fit for a time.
I know. And I was really, really happy. How
well did he play? What did he do that you liked?
I think that he was I think his pressing was really, really good. I think the pressing was really good. His fitness is back up. He's not up to full fitness, but he was a presence on the pitch. He fought for nearly every ball that he could. Again, the only thing that concerns me, not just about Mount, but in our team in general, when you look at the pitch, when you see them in person, our players there's no physicality. He's so. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cunha and Mbeumo is physicality.
No, yes, but I'm talking about, okay, so Bruno...
Sesko's going to be physicality. Dorgu's physical.
Going to be. I'm talking about specifically in our midfield area. I just feel I'm looking at those players, I'm like, there's no physicality in our midfield. That concerned me. Obviously, him with Casemiro, obviously being your main concern. You said before the match started.
And he actually did all right.
He did all right, exactly.
But we know that's not... You can't be doing that for the whole season, Van.
Exactly. I think, for me... We're screaming out for a midfielder.
Yeah.
Honestly, we really are. And I don't want to put a downer on this whole situation because I did think we'd lose by a lot more than 1-0.
No, listen, we've lost, so it's not a downer.
Yeah.
We did lose.
Yeah, but
there's positives.
But yeah, all in all, pleasantly surprised. But I would say, judging by that match alone, I feel like we need him in midfielder more than a goalkeeper, and I can't believe I'm saying that.
Well, you say that though, but the reason why we've lost today is because of the goalkeeper. Let's talk about that because Bayern, that was absolutely criminal. I don't know if you've seen it back yet.
I haven't seen it back, so I can't talk. I can't talk.
So it's hard for you. Well, I'll describe it to you.
Yes,
the ball comes across, and you got Saliba sort of jostling for position with Mason Mount, and the ball just. If Onana did this,
he'd get crucified.
And he just puts his left wrist up, and it just bounces off his wrist, then just goes to Calafiori. It's shocking. It's very, very, very bad. So I know you're saying we need a midfielder more than a goalkeeper, and listen, they're both very important. But the reason why we lost the game today was because of the Bayern mistake.
I get that.
And he's awful.
I know, I agree. And he is awful. But the thing is, I agree with what you're saying. The game today, that's why we lost. But I'm thinking, like, looking forward to the rest of the season, like the teams that we've got coming up, Fulham, Liverpool, Chelsea. Like, I'm a bit, I'm a bit worried, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping that we can do something before the window closes.
Yeah.
But all in all,
You have to.
All in all, I'm really, really happy, and I definitely see an improvement with what Amarin's done in pre-season. I definitely see an improvement. We didn't win, but it's there.
Benjamin Sesko, look, he didn't start with Benjamin Sesko. He didn't start with Dalot. Sorry, he didn't start with Ahmad. Obviously, Ugarte didn't start. Mainu on the bench. What did you make of the way Amarim approached the game? Like with a lot of people saying, "No, there's no Sesko, there's no Ahmad. Why are you starting Dalot?" Like, did you see those things to be a problem before the game?
Yes, I did.
Do you think he was too negative? Do you think he paid Arsenal too much respect? Why do you think?
I think he paid Arsenal too much respect, and I also think that he did. I think that he started off more defensively, but he also paid Arsenal too much respect in the sense that, like, Dalot's another experienced player, whether we like to say that or not, because I think he's shocking. By the way, shocking. He had stats, yeah? He had 25 touches before he came off. 6 of those touches were for throw-ins.
I know, and then the one where he crossed it back to no one, and it was it was chalk and cheese when Ahmad came on, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely. And it makes it worse because as negative I was about Dalot being on the pitch and starting, as soon as Ahmad came on, I was like, yo, this is on. Ahmad's taking this to a whole nother level. Ahmad is on a whole nother level. Ahmad was getting the ball, like, people were up out of their seats. He was driving at players. Like, he was making it difficult for the Arsenal defence, and Arsenal have a good defence.
Very
He was
good.
making it difficult for them. Yeah, really, really happy. But I'm happy that Aaron was able to change his not necessarily tactics, but the personnel, and he wasn't stubborn.
Fairly quickly, 55th minute.
Exactly. So,
Positives.
exactly. I think that's a positive.
Positives from Steph.
Yeah.